Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. X3. 218 Chopper. Kill. Turn it.
A handoff to start out the drive. It's Pumphrey. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Smooth.
Looking to throw on second down. Costello. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And their Titans first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
I smell fear in that offense. Watch that. 80 weapon. Mike 35. Blue. Hey. High 7.
Operating from the gun. Costello. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sua Cravens gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
You can't stop me.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, wahoo! Go!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Devin Bush, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, seam 6. Hey! I'm coming after you. Get it.
From the gun, Costello. This will be caught by Brown. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
16-yard line.
Down. 10-2 soft.
Yeah, let's go second.
Go.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 90 Wolf. 6-6. Bullet high. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Hey, lock it. Ready?
On second down, it's Smith. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try and run for it with Smith.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
You draw quarter.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood! Shoot!
Looking to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Topper! Topper! Bravo!
2nd and 11. Complete. It's Johnson. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Shit, shit. Watch twins. Watch twins. Shit. Watch the shit.
Off-play action. Costello. And that is incomplete.
Costello's pass to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Costello. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Henry out of the pistol. 20. Derrick Henry on and on. Touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Obviously, the back did some great work running a long way to score a touchdown, but how about the blocks that were set up? How about the vision and finding those openings and getting to the end zone?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll come out throwing here on first down. The open man is Westbrook. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. A give to Smith out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Ready. 50, play.
They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Henry. Sua Craven's up to make the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
To throw on 2nd down, Costello. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Going for it all. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Come on, set. 8-3. X3. 2-18. Chop.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the grab by Croft. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Complete to Tyler Croft. He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings us
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey.
Now Ito Smith. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Can now block that one.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
49, check 49. Greystone, travel. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Hey, watch it.
Yeah. Get it.
Now a handoff looking right. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Leonard Floyd brought him down. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Set. 60 or.
You can't block me.
Hey, foxtrot.
Every find the mic. Come on, boy.
Go.
Be ready. Don't be scared of it. Mike 35.
Go.
On day.
5.
On 3rd and 2, Costello. He gets it to Brown, complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He's going deep for Brown. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but here, let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
It's gonna be.
Two draw Corkers. Hey, Zoo.
Watch twist. 40's Mike. Drop deep.
Go.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no. Switch the mic right here. We go Mike 40.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Hey, Orbit.
40's Mike.
Hey.
You don't want none. Get it. Pick up the ball. Well, hey, we're going Mike 40.
Now.
Operating from the gun, Costello. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. From the gun, Costello. It's complete to Hopkins. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded inside the 5. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
It's 3rd down.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
First down, Buffalo.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up a throw. Looking long for Westbrook. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for D.D. Westbrook. Incomplete. He was covered by...
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Switch. Hey, Alpha. Get it.
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Two-jet bomber.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Open man here is Foster. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Got it.
No gain on the play. Brings us 2nd and 10. Let him know.
They go back to the ground with Smith. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf. 54. Watch the curl. Deep rip.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They come out here in the eye.
I'm coming.
Here we go now with Smith. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Second and 3. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check three. Here we go, D. Recon, 132 fighter. Jump, go.
2nd and 4. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. I got you. Ready?
And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
On 1st and 10, Costello. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
15 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
Down. 70. Indy. Yep.
35's the mic. I'm going to come back to you.
Smooth.
To you. Mike 35. Mike 35. Come off the ball. 35's the mic. Let's set a tone, fellas.
Keep grip. Keep grip.
On 1st down, Costello. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
218, jump.
Throwing again, Costello. And his throw is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag.
Look at me. Zipper.
Mike 40, check.
Operating from the gun, Costello. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
On the mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Check tight, check tight. Check Mike.
Hey. Hit it.
On 4th down, Costello. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Costello. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Mike 35. Hey, watch the slant. 35's the mic. Hey, we heavy on the edges,
Looking to throw. Costello. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are back within a single. Score. So a big two-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
2nd and 14. And this one complete to Smith. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
To Ego Smith. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
The Bills on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
Bravo. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
They run with Pumphrey. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Go.
I got motion man. Me. I got this. Mike 35. Mike 35.
Greystone, travel. Hey, Delta.
Check 37.
Big grip.
Back to throw. Costello. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 28. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
At the 16-yard line.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Smith. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 35. Check. 35.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Come on, set. 30 base.
Throwing on 1st down. Costello. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Costello. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? From the gun, Costello. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are.